Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and this is A Girl with Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up and decorating for the week of April the 10th in my dashboard planner. All right, guys, for this week's spread, I decided to go with the RongRong's sticker pack, the Tulip Market. Definitely wanted to bring some spring vibes to my dashboard planner because I've been using it in other spreads, but not for my dashboard yet. And I also wanted to bring in some washi. I don't use washi a lot, and I have tons of it. So I definitely thought this was a good time to bring it in, especially when you're building a tulip market. Green washi is really nice to kind of act as grass. So I actually bought this sticker pack, I believe, at the beginning of the year. I know it was a few months ago, and I've been like itching to use it, but I've been, waiting for spring. So I'm very excited to kind of dive into it. Like, the stickers are super cute. They have both a mix of decorative and functional stickers, which I absolutely love. And while I, definitely want to go crazy with the decorative stickers, this planner is super functional for me. This is where I keep all of my social media plans, so I need to have a lot of room to write. I kind of keep things on here where, like, when I post videos to YouTube, what I need to do as far as filming and editing and things like that. So while I, really want to decorate this bad boy all up, I just need to keep in mind that I have to have plenty of space for function. Now, for some reason, this spread was giving me a lot of trouble when it comes to actually figuring out where to put all of these fruit and vegetable stands. I couldn't quite figure it out. I don't know what was so difficult. Usually I don't have that hard of a time. But as I was flipping through the books, so I added all these cute little stands, but then there were some stands that had girls with them. And I was like, you know how I love to add girls to my planner. So I really wanted one that had a spring girl on it. I just wanted to bring some life to my planner. So that meant I had to actually remove one of these fruit stands or tulip stands off the page and replace it with one of the other ones. But like it always goes, you always have to remove a sticker in a Tracy plan with me. This time I actually had to bust out the undo because the stickers were stuck pretty good to the page. But I will say, after I removed it from the page and stuck it back on the sticker sheet, it actually stuck really well to the sticker sheet. So I should not have a problem reusing that in a future spread. Yay for not wasting any stickers. But as you can see, I was just having so much problems figuring out where to put this. So I finally just slapped this one down, and then, I started looking at it, and it's like, oh my gosh, now I need something else between the one I just put down and the one next to it. There was just so much decisions, and this was just such a small area of the page. I was like, oh my goodness, can't believe it's taken so long to do this one little scene. So I found the sticker that I want to use, but it didn't quite fit. So let's just move another sticker. So after about what felt like 5 minutes, I finally decided on a place to put that one sticker. It probably really didn't take that long, but it felt like forever. But through the magic of editing, it didn't appear to take that long, right? All right, so my tulip scene on this side of the page is done. So now it's time to add some of my functional boxes. So I like to add a big box to my spreads. This is kind of where I kind of keep some stats, as well as I can jot down some extra stuff if I ever want to. But I usually like to keep track of my social media growth in the big box. And then I add 2 small boxes, one to kind of write down some YouTube shorts ideas, and then one for TikTok or Instagram reels. I'm really bad at doing both. I don't do either consistently. So that's why I actually put boxes on the page to maybe act as a reminder, hey, you really need to get this done. And now, I pulled another sticker and I was like so scared of like putting it down and moving it again. I'm like, let me just do one more flip through of this pack just to see if there's any other stickers I want to place there first before I stick this one down. So as I said earlier, this spread was rough for me. I don't know why it was so rough, and that's why I'm doing a voiceover instead of like my live discussion, because there wasn't much discussion going on. I was like thinking so hard about what I wanted to do. I think part of it's because I wasn't as familiar with the sticker pack. So like I would put a sticker down and then as I flip through, I see something else. So it's like, I just couldn't make a decision. That was the hard part. Maybe it would have been better if I didn't have a plan going in and then I would have just created something like on the whim. But I kind of had a thought in my brain and then trying to execute that was just for some reason difficult. Maybe it was too late in the evening. I don't know. So this sticker pack did come with a few of these small heading boxes, which is great because I like to use those to divide my sections. And they also had these little small boxes. And for those of you that have seen my other dashboard plan with me's, then you may already know that I put boxes on the days that I publish YouTube videos. So that just kind of reminds me of the days that I have videos going live, which are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and an occasional Sunday. At the time of filming, I wasn't 100% sure whether or not there was going to be a video on Sunday. So I may use the box, may not. So now I'm actually putting in my headers that I created myself. What I did is like the fonts I just created in the Cricut design space and used that, and then obviously printed it with my Cricut. And then the little icons, I just found those on Google, just like did a Google search. I typically, when I want to print something, I'll just do whatever I want to print and then put the word clip art behind it. So like YouTube icon, clip art, and then just print it out, or not print it out, but then just save it, put it in the Cricut design space, and then cut it with my Cricut. So I definitely think adding the washi and continuing the Tulip Market to the right page was a good choice. I was kind of debating about it because it does take up a lot of space, but I think it was needed. And to be honest, I used to kind of put off a lot of my social media work, like my filming and editing, on the weekends, but I've been trying to like utilize my weekdays a little bit better. So I've been trying to break it up instead of doing it all on a Saturday or all on a Sunday. I've been trying to like break up my filming of the videos to do like maybe one a day. So that way when the weekend comes, I can kind of like take a break. I can maybe even do a social media detox in general and not film anything, not look at social media, pretty much not do anything. We'll see how well that goes. But like in my earlier spreads, I used to put big boxes on Saturdays and Sundays because I had so much stuff to do. So I'm definitely trying to scale that back and just try to like schedule out my weekdays a little bit better so that way I can like spread the work out so I can actually enjoy my weekends. So because the Tulip Market was taking up a lot of space on Saturday, I did add a little box just in case I need a reminder. Saturdays are the days that I have been posting like my YouTube shorts when I do have them. So I figured a box there could help me remember to do that. And then if I do it, I'll just like handwrite that in there. And then of course I found this other cute quote, which went really well with the bouquet of tulips. It just says, "Let your dreams blossom." I thought that was cute and it fits perfectly there. While I write a lot in my dashboard, like my lines aren't super long. So like that Thursday, even though the quote is kind of like impeding on the Thursday a little bit, I don't really think I need all that space. So as you can see, I'm like putting down my bullets, and this is kind of where I write down my daily to-dos, but they're literally like a few words. So it's not a complete sentence. So while I need the space for functionality, I just need a little bit of space for functionality. And I do post some of my after the pen photos On Instagram, typically at the beginning of the month, I'll like post last month's photos. So follow me over on Instagram to check all that stuff out. And finally, I like the way the little, I guess these are washi dots that I picked up from Temu or Timu. Yes, I say it wrong every video. I like the way they looked on the right side of the page, so I went ahead and added them to the left side to kind of cover up the dots that were just there. Of course, it wasn't needed, but I just think it made the spread look a little bit better. And especially on my like this week section, it kind of gave me a larger room to write because I can place the dots in a larger area than the little dots that were previously there. All right, guys, that is it. This is the final spread. This one was a bit of a doozy, and I don't know why it was so difficult for me to do this, considering it was only one sticker pack. But for some reason, this one was a little bit of a challenge for me this week. I guess my brain just hadn't really been in the dashboard mode for decorating. So maybe it was hard for me to get back into it. Maybe I'm still trying to get back from vacation mode. That was like 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I also want to give a big thank you to all of you who are already subscribed to my channel. Again, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.